So I was randomly looking through my messy community posts when I saw this. Oh my, I've never seen a building style quite like this. That's actually so beautiful. The Airbus Beluga is seen as a pretty rare plane. If you're not in Western Europe, you aren't seeing one unless you get super lucky like my friend in India. They often fly this kind of triangular route between major Airbus factories in Hamburg, Toulouse, and what's this place in some random corner of Wales? For the past 4 months, I've been trying and dying to visit Chester Hawarden Airport, not so far away in Wales. I've seen the Belugas on approach a few times, but need to see them landing, and this airport is the perfect opportunity. But one key piece of information is that Belugas don't like working on weekends, which is the only time I can go see one. So the months went by until one lucky Saturday. Wow, finally 2 whole arrivals. In the hype of the moment, this build I saw rushed back into my head, as well as the opportunity to bring it to the real Beluga. So let's get to work fast. They've used the 60367 wings, which seem to look good there, so let's bring them back into use to save us some time. I'm actually kind of scared, as if I don't get this done in half an hour, we will miss the first arrival. So I gave it the winglets and engines, and I love working at this scale. It's so adorable and still has the potential to look fabulous, as we saw with that guy's post. I've never followed someone else's design so closely, and it's nice building in new ways I never would have done before. This is the curve downwards. I think I'm kind of rushing to get this fuselage done. Well, it's not a perfect copy. Theirs was a lot neater, but maybe the livery will make mine better. Here's those end bits we're very familiar with after making them in the flipping pool video. Though a smaller eye here actually looks good and not as cursed as that other Beluga. So our miniature Beluga XL3 is done. Not quite recreation video worthy, but I am happy with it. Wait, no, I think I spent way too long on that. We've missed the arrival of the first Beluga. But that won't stop my LEGO aviation plans. There's still gonna be a landing and departure of the second Beluga, and even with these excellent weather conditions. After so many months, I'm finally just gonna see this fun thing. We're now about halfway to Chester. I'm excited to cross the border to Wales, but let me just check flight radar real quick. What? No. I don't know what to do. Why? So we'll never know why it turned back to Toulouse, but that was the end of my Saturday. We also did a U-turn back home, though I did get to see Pakistan International Airways' first flight back to the UK. Well, it's 2 days later, another chance. This time both Beluga number 2 and our Beluga number 3. So without having to spend time building, we'll get to see both of them. Oh yeah. Well, have a look at this. The signs have Welsh text on them, which can only mean one thing. We're near the Airbus headquarters. Well, this giant warehouse says Airbus on it, and I found that pretty crazy to spot in the wild, especially with my Beluga. And look at this sign, welcome to Broughton, the home of Airbus wings. We drove into this aviation park, yes, loads of planes. This is the diner place, which is next to the spotting area. And what a crazy thing to see when you walk in. We are going to be seeing a lot more Belugas today than you may expect. Oh, here's some more, and another. Like, how many Belugas can you count in this room? There's more down here, by the way, and all sorts of fun model planes. So if you go out and around the cafe and walk past this hangar on the right, you get to this place that's rightfully called Beluga Bay. And for some reason there's an Antonov AN2 here. Wow, I've never seen an Aeroflot. The viewing place here is actually really good. You can see well over the fence with a clear view of the full runway, so our Beluga coming from Hamburg is now on approach and soon quite suddenly appears. What a butter machine. It even made 2 clouds from each set of wheels touching down. So the Beluga is probably empty and has come to pick up wings produced here to take them to be put in planes in Hamburg or Toulouse. Well, that's Beluga number 2, and we're waiting for Beluga 3 next, as that's the exact one mine is based off. Meanwhile, some planes were coming by as well as a helicopter, and Belugas are hungry, so make sure to always feed your Beluga. Beluga 2 was getting fed here, but then they put engine covers on it. It's probably going to have a sleepover here at Chester Hawarden Airport. Beluga 3 is here, but kinda went well over and past the runway before descending. Take a look. Yeah, it wasn't lined up here at all, so was probably just following some weird route up to Liverpool where it could then line up for short's final. Gave us some pretty cool perspectives anyway. And here's the landing of our Beluga 3, the same Beluga I'm holding. Oh yes, seeing two belugas at once is quite funny. Beluga 3 won't join the sleepover as it's taking off in a bit, but I'm the last person here because Beluga Bay is closing now, so we can't spot the takeoff as it'll be nighttime anyway. But I need to explore everything while I can. There was this wreckage of something here. I don't know what plane this is, but I put my beluga next to it anyway as it looks really cool. Well, my beluga survived all that. I've still got it, so what do you think I should do with it? Thanks so much for checking out this video as this is peak seconds channel content for me.